Hi, I'm Mark Willms with Starwalk.ca, and I'm here just before Christmas 2012 with my good friend Mr. Peter Padalino. Known each other a long time.
Long time.
Long time. You have been a long-standing member of a group called Major Hooples Boarding House.
Started it with Rocky in Cambridge when we were in high school. Well, actually, before even high school, we used to hang around, play around, even in grade school. So it's been a long time.
And what decade would that have been?
Oh, jeez. I don't want to really say. Long time
ago. Okay. And how's the band doing right now?
You know, the band just had resurgence. We decided to bring as many of the original members, founding members of Major Hooples Boarding House back together. And we managed to get 3 out of the 5. Of course, the 1/4 of it, or 1/5 of it, David Lodge died about 1985, I think, of cancer at 39 years old. And a great loss to the music industry in Ontario and Canada, as well as, you know, Kitchener, Ontario. And for Major Hooples Boarding House, since he was the writer of all our hits. You know, I'm Running After You, Someone, You Girl, and so many other ones that we've recorded. New York City, Detroit, Montreal, Toronto, all over the place. So that's basically, we're back together with Gail Selkirk. Oh, what a great, oh man, she's just so talented, this little girl. You know, 4 feet 11 and a half. You got to put the half in there, okay? She'd be really upset. And Rocky, Richard Howell, with this great, wonderful falsetto voice. And myself are the 3 original and founding members. We're back together with, of course, we call them our starboarders, and that's Ralph Hedke. You know Ralph, just an amazing player and musician and a nice person. And Ron Duke on drums and vocals. I mean, you can't get better than that. The vocals in Major Hooples right now is as good, if not better, than it used to be. So we're very, very happy with that.
Well, I did manage to catch your show at the Registry Theatre. Just the 3 of you.
Just the 3 of us, yes.
Didn't have your boarders with you.
That's good. I like that.
I was absolutely blown away by the vocals, but I was also blown away by your choice of material. What guides you in what you do on stage now?
Wow. Well, that's a good question, because we've always been known as a group that could perform music that most bands that they could not perform. Because we've had an incredible, from Gail with her voice, and Rocky, Dave Lodge, a tenor, and myself, we could pretty well do anything out there and cover it really, really well. So we always pick the most difficult songs. MacArthur's Park. Who does MacArthur's Park? Well, we wouldn't do it justice. You know, and then also we do something like something about Hocus Pocus by Focus. I mean,
crazy.
With Rocky and his yodeling and his falsetto and all this stuff. And then we went right into, you know, something that totally is like Moody Blues. We love Moody Blues. And then on the other side of the coin, you get, of course, because of the voices, Four Seasons, Beach Boys, all these things. We could do them better than the original version of it. And that's what we did, and most people couldn't do that. So at the Registry, that's what we did. We said, well, you know, 3 voices, why not? Up close, personal.
Oh, it was.
Why not? It was personal,
it was
wasn't
very
it?
personal.
But it was really good. And people say, I can't believe we did MacArthur's Park and, of course, Hocus Pocus by Focus and all this kind of stuff, and some really wonderful stuff.
And for those who are out there and are too young to remember, get on the internet and look for Hocus Pocus.
Yeah!
By Focus.
Yeah.
You'll know
blow
what
you
we're talking
away.
about. We'll
blow you away, you know.
Amazing piece of music.
Oh, geez, you know, I can't believe that these guys did that kind of stuff. They were so far ahead of their time.
Absolutely.
You know, so, but, you know, that's what we did with all that kind of music with Major Hooples Boarding House. The original and founding members, we got together as like, we had so much fun, and it was such an exhilarating time when you're on stage and you're performing this music. The feeling you get is like, wow, I'm actually pulling this off really well, and it sounds fantastic, right? And such that feeling you don't get from just walking down the street or doing whatever it is. No, you only get it on that stage with these kind of people.
Well, I witnessed that, the genesis of the new, of this trio. I witnessed that and was able to take in the audience response to what you were putting out there, and let me tell you, it was overwhelming. It was fantastic to feel the love from friends and so on in the room, but people who did not know what to expect, including myself, and saw fantastic musicianship, unbelievably brilliant vocals, songs that most people do not have the audacity to even try. You pulled it off with class, flair, and with comedy and full entertainment value, and I'll tell you, I was a satisfied consumer that night. So,
boy, that was very well said.
Thank you.
My goodness!
I could be an interviewer.
I love you too.
I love me too. You too. Can edit this.
No, that was very well said. That's very nice. Thank you very much. But you know, that's exactly the way it is.
Well,
we put our full, complete 100% into it.
And you can
all
tell.
The time.
And that's a risky thing to do. It paid off. So, Peter, what is the future of Major Hooples Boarding House?
Well, we've decided to, the next step, we just decided this actually the last about 4 or 5 days, is recording.
Good.
And we have an opportunity through my daughter, who's in the business, Bridget, that we could be doing some recording in Buffalo at the Goo Goo Dolls recording studio, which is just one of the top-notch studios. And we have this window, only about 2 weeks coming up in January and February, when Rocky's here from Prince Edward Island. That's where he lives right now. And so the recording is in the future, in the immediate future, which is wonderful, and doing some really wonderful performances and concerts in soft seat theaters, functions like we're playing for a function from the Kitchener firefighters. I could just say that again. Kitchener firefighters. What a tongue twister. They want to, you know, make some money for the charities. Yeah. Well, they got Major Hooples Boarding House at Club Elements, downtown Kitchener, on February 8th. And that's going to be an amazing thing. And we're going to fill that place up and have just a great night. That's the kind of thing we're going into. Brilliant.
Have you got anything you'd like to say to the Starwalk people watching across the world?
Starwalk.ca. And Lori, I don't know if you want that in or not, Lori, but you know, it is an amazing thing. I know the idea was great from the start, and it was built up. It took a while to get going, but you know, it's a needed thing around this area. It shows the people around here that, hey, Kitchener-Waterloo and the surrounding area have some incredible talent and people that made a difference in the music, in the entertainment business, radio, television, it goes on and on, writers. I mean, those are the people that actually are the artistic part of the area. And this advocates those kind of talents, which is amazing. Thank you very much for including us.
Well, you're definitely one of the major talents that Kitchener has
You're in there too, though.
I find my niche in there somewhere.
Oh, man,
this is about Peter Padalino and Major Hooples Boarding House and what you've contributed to Kitchener-Waterloo and the music scene for decades. And it's worth saying. It's to be said not to be afraid of older people who rock, because there's a lot of stories to be told and a lot of emotion to be let out, and you are a master at it. So it's a great pleasure to know you all these years and to have played with you and performed with you. I learned a lot from you. I learned so much over the years that to finally be able to interview you on this huge venue that we have, is Starwalk.ca. It's seen around the world. This is one of my dreams come true. So thank you, Peter Padalino.
Oh, my pleasure. Total pleasure. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Peter.
Love ya.
Love you too.